and welcome in. So today we're gonna do a tried and true, haha, tried and true one that everybody seems to like. We're gonna do Don't Starve. So the way I usually do Don't Starve is I pick the one that I'm gonna play. So tonight we're gonna play Reign of Giants because I took a vote last week and I wanted to apologize. I've had a lot of stuff going on the last couple of weeks. We are going to try to get back on track. Unfortunately, I don't think we can get back on track with streams until April, but we're going to do the best we can and we're going to muddle through it. So, what I do when I play Reign of Giants is I always start in the autumn on the long day. I don't mess with any of this stuff. I don't really know what it is. I can research it to see, but I really don't mess with that. So, I'm just going to go up here. I'm going to get the extra pig heads for the pig skin. That's like for hand bats, football helmets, things like that that she would need the pig skin for. Bones for the bone shards. Bone shards are for things like sewing kits. What else do we make with bone shards? We'll look when we get the science machine, but it's for things like that. Extra flowers for butterflies, grass for fires, twigs for weapons and tools, tumbleweed. I always get extra tumbleweed for like gears, gold. Silk is usually in tumbleweed. Trees for wood, fire and protection. Flint for tools and weapons, and a lot of other things that you make in the game. Rocks are the same way. They're like the wood and the flint. You just make a lot of things out of it. For instance, you can make your stone fire pit. You can make stone walls. You use them for your science machine, for your alchemy engine. You just use it for a lot of things. Extra berries for food, extra carrots for food. This is on your food side of things. Rabbits, moles, butterflies for healing and health. I use, if you kill a butterfly and eat the butterfly wings, it'll heal you. Cocoons are the same deal. They're for food, but they also make like your hand bats. So you have to have the cocoons to make a hand bat because you have to have the bigger pieces of meat. So you can do the cocoon, the turkey, uh, any big piece of meat will make the hand bat. So just keep that in mind. Pigs, pigs are very helpful. They're if you build their camp next to them or their king, they will help you like with some of the bigger monsters. So that's always usually a good thing. Beefalo for manure, beefalo wool. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Some of this other stuff I don't mess with because it's like monsters and stuff. If anyone has any good tips on things that are helpful like that to use, I would really appreciate it. But I don't mess with that a lot. Do you see? DLC compatibility, we're going to use Hamlet this time and see if it makes it a little bit different. But we're going to go ahead and get started. Take this opportunity also to tell you that I've got a lot of big things coming up. Um, we had a winner of this. We had a winner on the Basecamp Challenge for Don't Starve on my Discord. If you're not on the Discord, I encourage you to click the link on my channel and join it. There's a lot of fun things going on over there. I do play Animal Crossing pretty heavy. There's a trivia question every week, always a prize winner for that. But Scales, Feathers, and Fur won the Base Camp Challenge. She did it in 10 days. She did an awesome job. She will receive a cup and a t-shirt in real life for doing that. And I will be putting another one of those challenges on the channel. Um, First, I'm going to wait and order some more in real life prizes to use, and then I will think up of another one and we'll put another one on the channel for you all. You all seem to really enjoy that one, so we'll be doing it again, and I hope that I can get more of you to join in on it. So let's get started. Let's get some wood for fires, and let's start figuring out where we would like to have a base camp and build a science machine. My first goal in Don't Starve is to always chop down trees for wood, gather up the grass for the first fire, gather up food, things of that nature. You want to be really careful around these parts, like the marble, things like that. It could be those guys that if you kill, they drop the gears. So just be really careful with that. Flint's important because you're going to need an axe and you're going to need tools to start out with. Butterfly wings in case something attacks you. So my advice is to just gather up as many resources. And for those of you that play a lot, it's not a problem. I do have occasionally people who watch videos that don't play this one a lot. So we are going to play through Hamlet. We are going to play with Shipwrecked again. I put up, like I said, I put a poll on the channel last week for what video you wanted, and it was Reign of Giants, so that's why we're doing this tonight. I try to listen to what you're telling me. So yeah, that's why we're doing this one this evening. Let's get the grass while we can. There's a wormhole. Perfect. I like the wormholes. You never know what you're going to get. You just want to keep gathering up the important stuff. There's a pig house already. So see, this might not be a bad spot to put your base camp in. I do mine in the savannah. Where you choose to do yours is totally up to you. And that's what they call this biome here, is the savannah. Here's your cocoon. Now, he's not the only piece of meat you can use to make the ham banan. I just want to be clear, because when I said that a while ago, I thought, nope, that's not right. I'm not telling them right. You can use, I think you can use the meat from, I think you can do it from the turkey. The only piece of meat that you can't use, I do believe, is, like the morsels, like from the rabbits and the moleworms and things like that. So, here's a turkey. Now, the problem with these are they run from you, and unless you hit them, like, from the front, you cannot hardly get these. Although they are nice to have because they'll eat all your berries and they're more meat. A lot of times, this is not something that's easy to get, and you do not want to swing at them when they're around some of these other animals, or they will come after you, and it's all over. It's all over but the crying, so they say. See how he's eating all your berries? So if you can get him, it would be great. How I usually get them is, oh crap, see what I mean? How I usually get them is in the front. Well, let's go back towards this way and away from these bees. I've done it now. And let's eat one of these butterfly wings. And then you'll heal. And not that important. The cocoons are much easier to kill. Although you do have to be careful of the cocoons. A mod of mine that watches me play Don't Starve always calls these things imposter kitties. I think it's so cute. Angel. As she always says, those aren't kitties, those are imposter kitties. So I just thought about that while I was doing that. Another good thing that I could say is build your science machine early. You can get a backpack that way and carry more stuff with you. The reason I gave up on the turkey is because, as you saw, I swing at it, hit the bee thing instead. So, if you have a football helmet and a log suit or something like that, the bees aren't a problem. But until you get that, I wouldn't. I mean, unless you're a really advanced player, or even if you're a starter out and you feel comfortable with it, it's fine. But I don't feel comfortable with it. Let's go get that other cocoon while we see him. Now, sometimes this meat here I don't use. I just keep it for the hand bat. Just because as soon as you can make one, you really want to. It's a really awesome weapon. So, we are going to see if we have enough to make a science machine, and we do. So, we're going to build this. We're going to build a backpack. So, it's going to be in survival. And you can already build one. You got plenty. And then you're going to try to go ahead and get your hammer, but you don't have enough. So that's cool. So you can stay here because it's getting dark anyway. Now what you can do is you can hammer the science machine apart. Oops, wrong thing. And that's really a good thing because you can get everything that you put into it back. So you get all your wood, all your gold, your stones and stuff that you used to make it, you will get it back. And then it'll be gone, and then you can move on. Just until you're sure of really where you want to build your base camp, because a lot of times at the beginning of the game, like day one, you're not real sure if this is what you want. You can look at the map if you'd like and see how much ground you've covered, and that can always be a deciding factor. And if you run out of wood, you can always use the grass to keep the fire going, or you can even use manure. So there's a lot of other alternatives that you can use, and you don't have to necessarily use the wood. So, I do want to make it a whole year in this game. I want to make it through autumn, winter, spring, and summer, and then back to autumn again. It would be really cool if I could do that. I'd really like to attempt it. Right now we're just scoping out. We're just here. Let's cook some of this food too. Now I cook some of my food because I feel like it stays longer. So I cook it. I won't cook those seeds because when we get a base camp, the more seeds we find, we can plant it for other things. Another tip or another trick that I kind of learned by accident on my own was that you can fertilize the farms with your manure, so that's a good tip too. And I never knew that until I was playing one day and I did it, and it worked. And I was like, oh wow. So let's see if we can gather up enough stuff for more fires and more for a hammer. Look, we got more morsels there we can gather up. These lumpy evergreens. Let me caution you. Um, We had a big debate on this one time on my stream a long time ago. The lumpy evergreens. Now, I'm just going to say it like I read it. Gives you a chance to spawn the tree monster if you plant a pine cone from that lumpy evergreen. Now, I'm not so sure it's a guarantee, but it is a possibility, so you just want to keep that in mind when dealing with lumpy evergreens. I'm not saying that it's going to happen. I'm just saying that the way I read it is, and I might have read it wrong, but the way I read it, the time I read it, it was if you did it, it would produce a tree monster. But then someone on stream said, no, that wasn't true. There was only a possibility. So I'm just going to leave it as be careful with lumpy evergreens, with the pine cones and stuff from them. It could be a possibility and a chance that you would spawn one of those tree monsters. So just be really careful with it. These nuts here are, yeah, these are nuts. These nuts here, the birch nuts, I will toast up and eat. They're a good food source. Or you can replant them and you can get um, the tree from it, is what I'm trying to say. Right, that was a bad mistake. Yeah, I don't know way I'm surviving that. You're gonna pick on the bunny? Guess what? I'm gonna pick on you. Gotcha. And let's eat some butterfly wings. You gotta watch the cocoons. They're a good source for like ham bats and things like that. But you gotta watch them because they will kill all your rabbits and mole worms, I think they call them on here. And then when you need a source for meat, you won't have one. So just be really careful of them. They're a good resource for the ham bats, but you gotta be careful with them because they'll kind of take over your camp and take the rest of your food sources. So just watch what you're doing there. Okay, we're pretty good. What do we need for the hammer? I feel twigs. Okay, let's see if we can find some twigs before it gets dark. Let's knock this tree down. This is definitely twigs. We might be able to stay here as a base camp. This doesn't look like a bad spot at all. But let's get some stuff gathered up and get some things done. And let's see. I think okay, we got wood. We need twigs, rocks, and, okay. Do we have enough grass? We do. Okay. We need some more rocks, though, and twigs. So let's go down here and see what we can find. The pigs are your friends. Just be careful how much monster meat you feed them. I don't know if it makes a difference if you feed it to them like during the day or at night. But if you feed them too much monster meat, I don't know if it's, like I said, a certain time of day or what it is, but they do turn into werepigs. So just be mindful of what you're doing. Because I did it way back. Okay, what am I doing wrong? Oh, there we go. And they kept turning into werepigs, and I couldn't figure it out. And I think that's what was happening. So just be mindful of it. Flowers help with sanity, so just pick as many as you can. Also, when the rot turns in, or like when your flowers or food or anything turns into rot, you should hang on to it and keep it. I now know why everybody kept trying to tell me that. Rot does fertilize your crops and things. So I'm pretty sure you can use rot just like you do manure, and you could probably even like fertilize your farms with it. And also, if you gather up enough manure, you can get a bucket of poop. I know it sounds bad, but and that also helps you because it's easier to fertilize everything with. So I have learned a lot about this game since I started streaming and playing with it, like on YouTube. A lot of this stuff I just learned myself. So, and I also learned that the tree monsters take a nap, and that I learned that from Mess Hazel Plays. So if you're not subscribed to her channel, you really should go do so. She plays Don't Starve also, and she also plays Animal Crossing. So you really should go check her out. She's good too. But yeah, she plays Don't Starve, and she was the one that I watched a video that one time, like I watched on her channel, and she was saying that she waited till the tree monster went to sleep, and I had no idea that they did that. So I think you can wait till it goes to sleep or something, and then maybe like get rid of it. I don't know, but I know she did it. I remember her saying that the tree monster went to sleep. So that's a good tip too. And she played the base camp challenge too and finished it. So I think the scales, feathers, and fur, I think is her daughter. So her daughter won the prize, but I think they did the challenge. So it was pretty cool. And if not, then someone can correct me in the comment box below. I have a lot of content creators who will come over to watch me play this game, and they really like it. So it's always nice to see us all get together and play games and chat and have a good time. Let's cook a carrot. And then we can also toast up these birch nuts. We're not going to need these for trees right now, and it's a good food source. And you just let them fight it out when it comes to this stuff, because you don't want in the middle of it. Because if you swing at it and you miss and you hit that beefalo, he is going to come after you hard. So you just want him to take care of it. Because you don't want to be on the receiving end of that. You just want to keep cooking your food and ignore it. I think we're going to build our base camp here. Let's look at the map and see. Maybe we need to walk. I think we've walked far enough. I think we're going to do it here. It's day 2, 3. That's perfect. That way we can go ahead and start building everything we need. So we may go ahead and hammer that apart, though, and get what we need back out of it and maybe move it somewhere else. And then we could go walking again and find some more stuff we need. We need an alchemy engine. We need a football helmet. We need a hand bat. We need pigskin. We need a hammer. We're looking pretty good so far on food. The nitrate, I'll look it up. It's something to do with summer. So I'll probably hang on to the nitrate. Yeah, don't swing at it, because if you swing at it and miss, that beefalo will kick your butt. Well, we can attack it and see what happens. There, we got it. Because he's not having any luck with them. But you know, I played through this game one time. I think I made it almost through spring, and I needed food. I was like desperate, because I didn't have any. Spring was there, and I don't know. I got behind on things or whatever, and I said, "Oh, it's not in a pack. Well, maybe this would be okay to do it up here. I think this would be fine. Let's break this rock though." And I said, "Oh, they're not in a pack. This will be fine." And I did it, and was sorry I did, because as soon as I swung at it, it come after me, which shouldn't have been a problem really, but it was. So look at all the rabbits too. Cool. Okay, let's build this. Let's think about this. We don't want it too close to the science machine. We're going to get this all done, and we're going to make some traps to catch these rabbits, and we're going to have plenty of food. Now, this is how I do. Let's see, how much grass do we have left? Okay, let's go ahead. How many do they take? Oh, we don't have any twigs. Okay. So let's put this one over this hole. Now, how I do this is I start building my base camp. The first thing that I always start with is a permanent fire. Always a permanent fire. I plant the trees for protection, but I am going to practice with the walls. To be real honest with you, I put them in the challenge. I have not messed with walls very much. That's just, like I said, that's just me being honest. I struggle with them bad. Because it's like you're building it and you're like, what was that? So we are going to practice this round with the walls. We should have plenty of time. Let's get some twigs, because we're out of twigs. That's pretty important. It's pretty important for tools, weapons, and then if we have time, we're going to go hunt up some pigskin, which is right there. Now, when you run them out of their house, they do stay. So there's no need to, panic. We're going to dig these twigs up so they'll regrow, but we got to get a shovel first. We're going to go ahead and make our straw hat for survival. This helps with the rain, so you don't get so wet. And we're on our way. You just got to keep playing. Really, it's just a strategy game. It's just make your strategy. Everyone has a different strategy. No one plays the game the same. There's really no right way or wrong way to play it, in my opinion. It's just how you choose to play it and how you choose to survive. Me, I'm more of a let's gather everything up, make everything first, and then that's how I get prepared. I try to prepare for every season. Here in a little bit, before winter, maybe if we have time tonight, or if not, we'll do it the next time on stream or whatever, on Friday. We're going to do what I call a controlled burn, and we're going to burn a bunch of trees for charcoal. That way we can make our crock pot. And I do believe it would be a good idea to have more than one. So we're going to do that. We're going to get these rocks and we're going to see how many stone or how many twigs. How many twigs do we have? And we're going to go ahead and make a shovel. We're going to make a hammer. Um, this this is how I would start out. I would just start out making all my tools, weapons, everything I needed, get it all gathered up, and then, you know, you can worry about crock pots, ice boxes. This is how I like to play. Like I said, there is no right or wrong way to do it. However you're comfortable with, however is your best, you know, way you play or have a strategy about it. Ooh, look, this is already going to be charcoal. Let's knock this one down too. See, they must have burnt it. No, that's just a pine cone. Okay, that's fine. It's just fun. It's fun to see how far you can make it. It's fun to see, can I survive a whole year? It's um it's just it's really to me um the it's almost the funnest game that I play, to be good completely truthful with you. Um I enjoy Animal Crossing. I love DDV. I really enjoy Cult of the Lamb too. I do enjoy that, although I know that game is kind of controversial. I really like it. I think, like, I've heard some other YouTubers say they're nervous about playing games on their channel. Uh, and I can understand that to some degree. However, I think that as a creator, it's all about how you play the game. And I know that Cult of the Lamb, like I said, is controversial, and um, but I think a lot of it is how you play that game. And I'm not trying to force anyone to watch it. I'm just saying that I think it's okay for me to play it on my channel. So it's no different than like some of these others. Like I play this one, and this one can kind of be, you know, considered to be, I mean, in my opinion, it's still a survival game. You're still doing certain things to survive it. So, um, okay. So let's go up here and let's do a couple of things. Let's go back to our science machine and let's make a hammer and a shovel. Where are we? Are we even close to where we should be? Where is that stuff? Did I walk that far? Surely not. No, it's right down here. Let's hurry. If we can't make it, we may have to build another fire. Because I don't want to get caught and die. Because this is a prime place to camp. Yeah, I don't think we're going to make it. Oh, we made it. We made it. Okay. Let's light the fire. Okay, cool. We got a rabbit, so let's catch that. And let's do this. And let's cook it so that we can go back and get the trap again. So let's cook it. Good deal. Let's put some more wood on this fire. Now, we're going to start prepping for other things now. So, we're going to make a storage chest. We're going to knock down a pig's house. And we're going to, yeah, that's what we're going to do. And we're going to plant some more of these pine cones. And we're going to get a shovel so that we can dig some of this stuff up. I really missed playing this for you guys. So we'll see. This will be another chance for me to see if I can make it through the whole year here. I want to make a shovel. Let's go ahead and make a shovel. And let's dig some of this stuff up. And let's make a storage chest while we're standing here. That way we're not burning daylight, as they say. Let me see. It takes 3 boards. Okay. I need some stuff out of my pockets first. And since we're so close to where we're going to build camp, let's just drop some of it. And then we'll go ahead and make a storage chest. So 1, 2, What was it? 3 that we needed? Structures. Yes. Okay. So, I needed to clear some space out. We'll go ahead and put this one here. It's far enough away from the fire. We'll go back. Let's see, what did we drop? We'll go back and pick this up. And we'll go ahead and store this. We do not have an ice box yet because we need to find some gears. So what we're going to do is store, oops, not that. We're going to store some stuff in our storage chest. That way our backpack's not as full. Now we can go around now and start clearing camp up a little bit. That's what I always do. So we can dig up some of this grass and we can use some of this manure to fertilize it with. Or if we get rot, you can use that too. And that's why whenever I first started streaming this game, some of the guys that were watching me, I guess, would like get on to me like, why are you throwing that away? Don't throw that away. Because I would always throw the rod away. So now I understand it. So any rod that you get, you can just put in a storage chest. We want to make an ice box. We'll make a crock pot. So we're going to dig this up first. We're going to clear it out so we can get other things in it. And that's just always how I do it. The stuff that needs fertilized are grass, berry bushes. The saplings don't need any kind of fertilization. So you don't have to fertilize that stuff. So that's a good thing. So we're going to plant the pine cones. Maybe. Oh, that's not a pine cone. That's a roasted birch nut. Sorry about that, guys. So we're going to plant these so that we can get the trees to grow. We're going to get rid of him. And we're going to build a hammer and go get that pig's house down. So let's see if we got enough for the pig's house. Let's see. Yep, let's get a hammer going. Okay, let's go knock this pig's house down. Now, I want to be crystal clear about what I'm doing here. I'm going to knock it down to get the pigskin. I've never had any problems. I want to be clear. I've never had any problems doing this. They've never come after me and attacked me or anything of that nature. They also give you boards and cut stone, which as you go along is going to be really important too. So just grab that. Those are good things to have. Let's dig this up. There we go. And dig this up. Well, we probably don't have enough room in our pockets. We just keep clearing and clearing and clearing and getting what we need. The more you get, the better it is. We need to get some more manure too. Now I'm going to show you what you're going to do with this pigskin. Well, let me plant. Okay, we're going to plant the saplings kind of here. If we get another row of grass, we can always plant it. So we're going to store the boards, the stone. We're going to pick up our rabbit that we've already got caught. It's just a process. You just keep going through it. And, you know, like, once you learn to play, it's not that bad. Okay, nope, it's not in that. It's in fight. So you're going to make a hand bat. So this is your hand bat. Oh, you have to make an alchemy engine. All right. I forgot about that. It's your alchemy engine that you have to have for that. So you have four boards, 2 stones, and 2 electrical doodads. So these are electrical doodads. You have to have gold. Okay. So what we need to do is find more gold. And that's cool. It's just a constant process. And you're going to do that to make your hand bat. And you're also going to do that to make your football helmet. And those are your best lines of defense. They even kind of protect you from like the rain and all kinds of stuff. or the football helmet does, not the hand bat. So it is a good thing to have. We're going to dig up this stuff and we're going to find more manure. If you want, it's up to you. If you want the machete for the tall grass, that's cool too. The shovel broke. He got rid of the... Ooh, we want the honey. We want the honey. We definitely want the honey. Can't carry that. Yep. You just keep moving and grooving along on it. We need to make an ice box, so we need gears. And I hope I remember to put on extra tumbleweed. I think I did. Because that ice box is going to help you with the extra food you picked up. Let's plant this in the ground. Let's go over here where these are. That'll give you more saplings to grow. These don't have to be fertilized. They'll just grow. The grass and the bushes, like I said, they're the only ones that take the fertilizer. You want to leave that pig house there real close to your camp. That way when the monsters start coming, they will help you. Okay, is there any other rocks with gold? Because we need that alchemy engine. Let's look. You need to plant as much trees and grass and stuff as you can. Because when winter comes, by day 20, I believe, you want to have all that so that you can, like, just build a lot of fires and stuff. Because it takes a lot of fires. Once you get your alchemy engine built, you also want to make what they call a thermal stone. And that's for winter. That's to keep you warm while you're walking around. That way you don't freeze to death in the winter. As you find the butterfly wings, oh, there's gold. Let's camp up here. You just, if you need them, you eat them. There's some more tumbleweed. And I don't want to build a bunch of permanent fireplaces. I do that on accident sometimes, not meaning to. Here's the gold. This is kind of hard to find. Cool. Might need more than that, but that's a start. Let's stay here and not get carried away with it. Well, we don't die, right? Let's chop this down. All right. We're just going to stand here till it turns daylight, and then we can go back and get some more of the more stuff we need. So, oh. So, yeah, so we're just going to, we can chop some of these trees down for wood since we need boards and stuff for that too. And we'll get the birch nuts out of them. And like I said, they're a good source of food. Good Lord. Raccoons are everywhere, aren't they? Now, here in a little bit, I want to make what they call a controlled burn. And I need to find some tumbleweed so I can see if I can get some gears or something out of it. And we'll just keep working out this stuff. It's kind of repetitive. You know, you kind of keep doing the same things to get, you know, the result you need to survive all this. There was tumbleweed over here. Let me go see. Maybe I didn't put the extra on this time. I bet I forgot. I bet I was talking and I forgot. The beefalo don't bother you as long as you don't bother them. However, you do need them for like the manure and things like that. So, this is not, okay. I'm not getting charcoal out of these. That must not be the same thing. Let's see if we can just get rid of the spiders. Now, the best way I can tell you to do this is just pay really close attention to what kind of spiders you've got. Because, oh yeah, and what's nice about this is the spider gland will also help heal you. So you can, basically, well, let's do the carrots. They're turning bad. Well, maybe. Now that pig is going to come get that monster meat. And all is well. I don't know. I want it for the silk. So this will give me the silk I need for the top hat. So I do need to get this. Let me see what I can like maybe get rid of. Really nothing. Okay, we're going to drop these and come back for them because we need the silk. So we'll come back and get the pine cones. Let's get this tumbleweed and see what's in it. And we need to get some more butterfly wings. What's in this? Houndstooth. Okay. We're just going to keep working at it because that's just the way it is. I need this butterfly wing. It's not going to stay in my pocket long as the thing. Or my backpack. Let's see what I can drop really quickly and pick back up. Let's do, actually, let's do these and then just pick it up. I didn't realize I had that. Sorry, it's been kind of a long week and day already, so sorry about that. I didn't realize I had it. But the spider gland heals you too, so keep that in mind. You do need the silk, so it's really important because you need the silk for a lot of other things. Okay, let me see. Is there a hammer in my pocket? There's my axe, my shovel, my pickaxe. I do have a hammer. Okay, I thought I did. I didn't want to make... Okay, and when they're standing close, do not swing. Just do it as much as you need to, and then just be done with it, because they will come after you hard. And if there's a pack of them, you just forget about it. Forget about it. Forget about it. It's over. So that's my best advice is just don't do it. Don't do it. Forget about it. Don't do it. Forget about it. My husband is always doing that. Forget about it. He is originally from Philadelphia, Pat is, and he's always doing things like, how you doing? How you doing? He thinks he's slick. He's a good guy, though. He's from the East Coast. And he's got that, you know, sometimes he has that East Coast attitude. And we stayed, last weekend we stayed somewhere for our anniversary. Oh, why'd I do that? I wasn't concentrating. That's alright, he'll still stick around. But I shouldn't have knocked that house down. But we stayed and we, you know, it was our anniversary, so he picked somewhere nice. And I just, oh, I can't store that. Okay. I was like, this is above my pay grade. So we both kind of thought it was above our pay grade. We didn't realize, we just thought we were staying somewhere nice. We didn't realize it was quite like that. So, but we had a good time. And I'm so excited about this weekend because, you know, I'm going to collab with Nana's A Gaming. And I'm just thrilled to do so. You know what? Let's go make another storage chest. And let's go ahead and see if we have enough to make the football helmet and at least a hand bat. I don't know. I just get tired, guys, and I wonder sometimes. I don't do it intentionally. I just like if I've had a long day or something, I'll be like playing along and forget what I'm doing. So I apologize. Okay, electrical doodad. We have enough for that, but we need two. So we need more gold is the goal. But let's go ahead and make a storage chest. So we're going to drop some stuff just here by our camp because it won't hurt anything. And then when we get enough for the storage chest, we'll store it and pick it back up. So I do believe we need 3 of these, but I do believe I have some in my thing. So let's just get these, and then let's just make one. That way we don't have to waste wood. So let's do it. You want to build these, of course. I mean, if if you use your head, which I've been known to not do a couple of times, don't build them close to your fire, okay? Um, I've had one like burn up in spring, like the lightning got it. My backpack burned up in spring, so yeah, just be mindful. I'm sure you guys won't have as many problems as me. I'm just a goof, and I just put it there, and I was like, well, that was bad. And because I think maybe, is it video or stream? I think it was a video, maybe. I was like, well, that's all she wrote. Then I had to start over and make another backpack. It was a whole thing. So, um, I do a lot of funny things. You're just irritating, dude. Go away. Go away. Are you serious? We're gonna have to heal because we're into these days now where these monsters are probably gonna start coming. So we need to be really careful. We probably should at least make a spear if we can't make the other thing. So let's do the rope. There we go. Everything you can refine down into something else. So just be mindful of that too. Let's just hold this spear because it's better than nothing, but I don't feel good about, oh wait, I don't feel good about my health, but hang on a minute. Let's get this and try to see if we can salvage a little bit out of it. That's not bad. Let's go ahead and stand by the fire. Now, the thing that you need to start watching for in about the later days here, we're in day 5. Usually on your screen, you'll see, did you hear that? And you'll hear a noise, like a real loud, like, noise, or your screen will start shaking. Um, you want to be, like, kind of in tune with that. You at least want to have some kind of weapon because your tools are okay, but usually some other kind of weapon is usually not a bad thing. There's not a lot of gold over here. Let's go find some more. And we can make a football helmet and a hand bat maybe before we wrap it up. But we'll have to go see if we can find it. And we need to get some more butterfly wings or something. You can also make a honey poultice. I think you make it out of cut reeds and honey, I do believe. And that's supposed to be real good to heal you. So you can also eat the flowers. That helps a little bit as far as healing. It does a little bit. You can also eat them sometimes when you're hungry. It's not much, but it's better than nothing sometimes. So that's just another tip. So we are going to explore other parts of this game like Shipwrecked and Hamlet. I just want to get a few. I just want to watch somebody play. It would be helpful if I could watch someone stream it and really like watch someone play. If someone knows of someone good that I could watch to like just get tips. I mean, I wouldn't copy or anything, but just like watch them and get some tips. That would be helpful. Especially with the Hamlet one. The Shipwrecked, I think I can kind of figure it out. I think Hamlet's going to be the big learning curve for me. Because you can trade and stuff, but you got to learn where you can trade it, what you can trade. You have to learn what the oinks are, you know. I think that's how you say it. The money, I think they call it oinks. Probably because it's a pig thing. And so I just need to figure that whole currency trading system out, and then we're golden. I thought that if I have time tomorrow, I'm off tomorrow. I don't have to do my grandson. He's been on spring break. I don't have to do my mom and dad tomorrow. I thought while I'm off, if I can get ramen prepped, because I have a big collab Sunday with Nana's A Gaming. If I can get ramen prepped and get some things done to go along with that, I've got to mess with some things on OBS. I got to see if I can figure some things out. If I have time, I'm going to mess with Hamlet and see if I can figure the currency system, at least the currency system out, because it would be helpful if I could. Plus, I've got to schedule my stream. I got a Disney stream. What is that noise? You hear that? It's like a hissing noise. Is that a monster coming at me? Okay, I just wanted to heal. Let's see if we can find some more gold somewhere. I could mess with Hamlet and like play it a couple times and see if I can figure it out. I have a Disney Dreamlight Valley stream tomorrow night. If anyone's in, or actually by the time you watch it, it'll be Wednesday, so it'll be Wednesday evening at 5:30 p.m. We're gonna do our Dream Snap, and I think we're gonna work in the DLC a little bit because the Star Path I think is gonna kind of make me do it. So that should be a good time. Okay, we're getting healed. Just pay attention to your surroundings, especially when you get this late into the play, because those monsters will start coming. I don't think it's the Cocoons making that hissing noise either, because that's what I thought it was at first, and then I was like, I don't know, it sounds weird. Oh, look at this. Can we get to it? I wonder what's in this stuff. You can have this one. I bet you can have this one. Let's try it. Can you hammer it? You can hammer the boat. Oh, looky, looky. Look at this haul. Okay, hang on. Am I hungry? Nah. Here, I want some of this though. What's that do? I bet it does something. Okay, I want to take this back to my camp. What can I get rid of? Oh, not much, right? How do I get rid of the seeds? Crap. Look at the gems and look at the tumbleweed. What's in here? Oh, look, I bet you could hammer this too, the balloon. Can you hammer? Yep, you sure can. Look at that. The silly string. No way. Okay, where's the camp? Okay, can we remember? It's right up here in this little cove. Okay, here's what we're gonna do, guys. We're gonna go back to camp. We're gonna come back and gather this stuff up. So just bear with me. We're gonna go over a little bit. Then when we play on stream, we're gonna see what all this stuff does. I didn't walk out this far yet. I'm glad I did. Let's go back. Let's check our map. Make sure. Yep, we're going the right way. Let's keep going. I want to do it before dark because I really want to go back and get it. Okay. Now, guys, whenever you see stuff out like that, and you've already made a science machine and stuff, be curious. See if you can hammer it, whatever. Usually you can hammer anything like that. The boats, the balloons, stuff like that. It'll give you good resources out of it. So just just keep that in mind. Okay. And then if you want to move your chest, like say you don't want to stay in this camp anymore. Say you're done with it. You don't want to stay. Oop, it's full. You don't want to stay. You can always hammer them apart and take what's in them with you. So keep that in mind too. I don't do that hardly ever, but you can do it. So it is an option. Okay, let's see what we got here. Electrical doodads. We got enough to make those. That'll work. Okay, let's start with the electrical doodads. So let's get some cut stone out of here. We got plenty. Let's start with that, and I think we've got more in here. Okay, let's go back here and make them. So there's one, there's two. Now, what do we need for this alchemy engine? Boards, and I think we got some in our storage. Let's go look. And this is why it's so important to gather stuff up, because it could really help you down the line. Okay, we need 4 boards. I thought I got them. Oh, they're on the ground. So I don't have any room. Okay, let me store something. Let's store the gold. Let's pick these up. We're going to make this alchemy engine. Let's build a fire so we don't die. Okay, got it, going good. Okay, let's make this alchemy engine. Boof. Now, you don't want to build this close to the fire either, so you want to build it here. Now, here's the thing, and I know there's going to be some people that'll say, don't keep it. Okay, I hear you. Don't keep the science machine. I keep my science machine. There are a lot of people who do this that do not keep their science machine. Once they have an alchemy engine, because it does the exact same things, they don't keep the science machine. I keep the science machine. It is totally up to you whether you want to keep it or toss it. If you don't want it, I'm sure you can hammer it apart, get those resources back, and it's probably pretty handy. I don't do it that way, but if you want to do it that way, that's cool. I just always keep everything I build, so I just build it all. Alright, ooh, we got plenty of food. There's another rabbit here, too. We can go ahead and go through this while we're standing here. We can gather up some more grass here in a little bit. Oh, let's keep some of these, because we need these for earmuffs for winter. So, let's see. Let's now see if we can make... Okay, let's put some of this up. We can still see. Let's put the stone away. Okay, so we need pigskin, which is in one of these. There it is. Now we can make, we gotta stand over here with it. The only difference is the stuff that you make with the alchemy engine, you have to stand beside. You absolutely have to stand beside to make it. So that's an important thing to remember. The football helmet is not in this, right? I always forget. Is it in here? I think it's in fight too. Football helmet, I need rope. That's not a problem. I'm going to go down here and find this into rope. We're going to make a football helmet. We're going to come back here. We're going to go up to fight. We're going to make our football helmet now. We're going to put on our football helmet. Boom. We're going to hold our hand back. Boom. Okay? So, it's just a way, like I said, some people play in different ways. And there's not a right or wrong way to this, in my opinion. It's just fun. I like it. Okay, let's go run back over here and get the rest of this before we wrap it up. I feel like I made a lot of good progress. I need a thermal stone. And we will continue to work at that. So, we've got 2 storage chests. We need an ice box. We need a crock pot. We can do that stuff in Stream Friday together. Um, I'll probably do that stuff in stream. Where was that? Okay, let me look on the map. That was over here, wasn't it? And we're going the wrong way. Frogs. Oh crap. Let them fight it out. Let them fight it out. And you go back and get the resources after. You don't want tangled up in that, because if you get tangled up in that, you just get ready to say about frogs. Um, they can be kind of mean, and you want to be really careful with the frogs. Let's eat this first. I usually try to eat whatever is going bad first, and then, okay. And we can hammer this, we determined, correct? Yep, look at this. The reason you do this is because it's such, oh, look, I need that feather for summer. This thing better not give me any trouble. Now, the football helmet will protect me now. So, got a little bit of protection. Let's get rid of this. I don't really know what that does, but I'd rather have this feather. I need that feather for summer, so I can make that summer crest thing. So I wanted these gems, so let me see what I can get rid of here. Let's just get rid of these seeds. Maybe I can come back and get them. I want the gems, but that's not going to solve the whole problem. Let's get the gems. Let's take them back. And then we'll come back and get the boards. Now I think we can get out here to this stuff. But that was a good find. We could get ready to wrap it up. We did good, though. We got a hand bat. We got a permanent camp. We're not going to do that yet because we don't have any room in our pockets. If we could get to this stuff, we would. But we probably should stay away from these frogs. Because, like I said, they can be very deadly if you don't watch. Unless we could just do it quickly. And this is like extra food. And extra meat for your hand bats. I think the rule of thumb with the frogs is maybe the same things as some of these others. If you don't swing at them, they won't bother you. So that'd be good. But we know they're down here in case we need frog legs or something. So that's not a bad idea. So yeah. So basically we made it to day 8. We did pretty good. We've been playing for over an hour, so we probably better wrap it up. I just hadn't done Don't Starve with you guys for a while, so I was like, I'm just going to sit down and make a video about Don't Starve tonight. I was in the mood. I wanted to play, so I thought this is a good one to do. And you guys seem to like, let's go down here. This is where our camp's at. We'll save it here and then. So what we'll do on Stream Friday is we'll keep working at this. We gathered up quite a bit of stuff, which is kind of cool. I don't know what the silly string does, but we'll figure it out. It does something, I bet. Because everything in this game actually does do something, for the most part. We got some gems. I'll kind of check into that. But if you know in the comment box below, or if you know, you can leave it in the comment box for me on the video. Alright, let's save it and end this up here so I can get this ready to go out. So, let's see. Save and quit. I said quit. Yeah, we want to quit because while we're talking, we don't want to die on accident. Alrighty, that wraps it up. So, if you like the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and a like. If you're not subscribed to the channel, I hope you would consider doing it. We're having a lot of fun over here. We're doing a lot of fun things, and there's more fun things to come. So I hope you would consider hitting that button and subscribing to my channel. Come on over and join the Crossing crew. It's a lot of fun over here. I hope to keep growing and building and doing more fun things over the next few months. What else? Leave a comment below. Leave a tip. Leave how many days you've actually made it so far and Don't Starve. Um, leave me a tip about Hamlet. Leave me a tip about Shipwrecked or Reign of Giants. Leave me a comment about your day, or just give me a hi, how are you? Just make it respectful and kind is all I ask. So have a fantastic day. I will see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.